It's Abby. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome if you're new. So today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me using some of the new products that I've got recently. I've done a few hauls, like my Christmas haul, and then I think that might be it. But there's going to be some stuff in here that I have not shown in a video yet that's going to be in my January no buy update at the end, because I had some more gift cards just kind of appear. So and then I also returned some stuff from that first Christmas haul, so yeah. So I'm just going to go through. I have this little basket here just full of stuff that I am testing out. Some of it I'm going to have dedicated reviews on. Some of it I will just kind of briefly talk about in that video, because I got most of this like at the beginning of January, so I feel like I kind of have enough time to test it out and everything before that update, so I don't have to make like a whole nother video about the stuff. Because usually when I do a haul, I will do another video like a couple months later just talking about it. So I have this primer that I'm testing out. It is the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. So I'm actually going to do a video at some point, I don't remember exactly when, comparing this to the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer. I haven't like tested them side by side yet, but I will for the video. And these just like, I did like a teeny tiny drop and put it just over my face. And then, because this one, what I loved about the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer is that it has that silicone-y feel, so it kind of fills in your pores, but at the same time it was also hydrating. Like, it wasn't so slippery and like weird feeling like normal silicone primers. But this one is kind of similar, so I'm curious to see if one's going to be better than the other. And then I don't have any new foundations, but I'm using this one up. Like, it's on its last leg. Like, I have no idea how many more times I'm going to be able to use it, but it's the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. And yeah, I have to like twist it and everything to get the product out. So I'm actually going to take this thingy off of it. Somebody asked me before where I got these. This is just like, it's called a toothpaste like squeezer or whatever. I just get them in the toothpaste aisle at like Walmart, or I think maybe like Walgreens or the dollar store or somewhere would have them too, or even Amazon, you know, if you just need something for a couple more dollars on Amazon. I'm gonna just fool with that like after I get done filming, but this is as good as it's gonna get. And then I'll try to like fold this and squeeze some out of my hand. Yep, that's about how much I use normally. There's still some in it, so I don't know when this is going to die. But this foundation, like I've said in a bunch of videos before, it's definitely worth the money because it lasts forever. I'm going to use this Eco Tools, I guess this is called a stippling brush. I don't know, like the Eco Tools brushes and names rub off of them so quick. And I was going to paint my nails last night. I took off the nail polish that I had on and totally forgot that I had a paper cut underneath of this nail. Like, it's kind of where like the skin meets the nail on the side, and it's, yeah, I'm not putting on any more, because like taking it off was horrible enough. I'm not putting any more on until that's healed. And it's like interfering with everything I'm doing. Like, I feel like every paper cut, like no matter where it is on your finger or your hand or whatever, like it just messes up everything. Because like even when I was trying to do my hair, like that's why I didn't do much with it, because like just where it is, like I would put my fingers through my hair and then like the hair would like get in the paper. I'm like, ah. Do that because that hair is driving me nuts. I'm sure it's driving you nuts too. I really like this brush for foundation. See if like, I don't know how good, because my videos show up in HD on YouTube, but when I'm watching them back, like they don't look HD, you know, like, so I don't know if it's just the camera or what. Because like when you upload a video on YouTube, if you don't do videos, like it'll have a little icon next to your video, like in your Creator Studio it's called. So you can see like all of your videos, if they're monetized, how many views they've got, all that stuff. And it'll show up a little icon that says HD next to it. But mine don't look very HD to me, so... But anyways, where I was getting with that, my skin is just like horribly dry and like scaly, so you can see that. Deal with it. Because I can't do anything about it. Like I exfoliate, I use literally argan oil, like straight up argan oil as moisturizer. Well, moisturizer and then argan oil, but it's just not helping. But like it goes away. After I put on makeup, it kind of like goes away, or you can't really see it as much. I feel like all my videos and pictures are all like kind of look different because I can't get my lighting consistent. Concealer, I'm testing this out, the Ulta Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. I don't remember how many videos to talk about this, but I'm going to do a full review video on it. And you see like it looks kind of dark or like orangey, but once I blend it out, it looks perfectly fine. So I'm taking the Morphe G2 brush. This is like the pointy, I don't know what you call it, but like it looks perfectly fine. Like it blends in, like it matches my foundation. I don't know like what sorcery they used. I'm just glad to have found a concealer like drugstore priced that actually matches me and is good. Like, a cruelty-free one at least, because I've had like other ones from the drugstore like that were okay, but they weren't cruelty-free, so I don't use them anymore. Then now for setting powder, I'm just gonna use this one on my under eyes. This is the Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. So it's in this little bitty cute little jar, and the thing is with this, like I get that it's a sample size and it's tiny, but you could have at least put more than 2 little bitty holes for the product to come out of, because I have to sit here and like to get even like any amount of product to be able to use. And then I'm using the Raw Techniques setting brush. Wow, the names are rubbing off of all of my brushes, like what the heck. I don't know how I feel about this one yet. I've only used it once, but like the thing is, setting powders, or like these translucent type of powders, I can't really tell the difference between one or another. So like I have the NYX HD, like the pressed powder, and then I have the Kat Von D loose setting powder, and I literally between the 3 of the ones that I have, I don't see a difference. So I mean, like price point, I would probably go with, you know, the NYX one, but is like I don't do the baking thing, so maybe like some powders are better for that. I don't know. I just don't. I tried it once and I was like, this is ridiculous. Like it just made the concealer so cakey and horrible. And I don't have a regular powder that I'm testing out, so I'm going to use this Physicians Formula powder. This is like on its last legs too, hoping that I can get this used up and put it in my empties for this month, but I had repressed it and there's barely a little bit left. This really old Eco Tools, I think this is just a powder brush. I actually don't think they make this one anymore. I didn't really notice that like I had some brushes that were discontinued until Tashina from Logical Harmony. She was talking about how she had some Eco Tools brushes that she just needs to get rid of because like she doesn't want to use them on her channel because they're not, you know, they don't make them anymore. So it's like, oh, I wonder if they still make the ones I have. And like this one and I think one other one they don't make anymore. Which just sucks because I really like this brush, and this is probably the oldest brush in my collection. So it's about maybe, gosh, I want to say 5 years old. And I mean, like the hairs, bristles, whatever you want to call them, are kind of getting a little bit frayed, but it's like, it's just for powder, so that it doesn't really like affect it. Now, if the bristles were starting to fall out, then yeah, that would be a problem. Alright, and then for bronzer, so I have 2 different bronzers. I don't know how that happened. Well, actually this one was, like, came in that set, so this with the Tarte this little powder. It was like a 500 point perk at Sephora, so I got this Park Avenue Princess bronzer, but then in my, whatchamacallit, that last haul that I did, I have this butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. This is the lightest one. So I really don't know. I love the smell of this butter bronzer. It reminds me of vacation. Like, every time I open it, I'm like, I need to go to the beach. I think I'm just going to use this, this Tarte one. So I use this with the Real Techniques blush brush. And I'm using this as a bronzer, not as a contour. I don't like that. It kills me when people use this as a contour because it's not. It's a bronzer. Which, I mean, I can't really, I shouldn't say anything because I used to use bronzers as contours all the time. I keep, like, kicking the tripod, sorry. If you're interested about, like, the difference between bronzer and contour, I have a video all about that, so I will, if I can remember, I will link it below. You gotta just remember, if you guys watch a Graveyard Girl, like, she used to, like, this was her bronzer, like, she didn't use anything else. That's when she did makeup videos. Like, I don't feel like she's done makeup videos in a while. But I need to catch up. I'm, like, so behind on watching everybody's videos. Like if I watch you, like, we watch each other, like, you know who you are. If, like, I comment on your videos and stuff, I haven't been commenting in a while, it's because I'm so behind on videos. Like, I have legit 570 some videos in my watch later. I'm probably not going to watch all of those, but I'm trying to. Actually, I don't think I want to contour today. Yeah, I'll just skip that. So, and then with that set too, it had this Tarte, the Amazonian Clay blush in the shade Concept. I thought this was going to be similar to the Sephora birthday gift one in Party, I think it was called. But it's actually not. They're a little bit different. So I use, for blush, I'm wiping off whatever was on this brush, the Real Techniques stippling brush. And, like, I didn't get the hype of the Amazonian Clay blushes until I got that birthday gift one. Like, I don't know. They didn't really appeal to me. But now I get it because these stay on forever. And, like, every other blush just kind of disappears in a couple hours. But, like, this one, I don't think this is vegan. It might be. Hold on. So I think this particular shade is vegan because I don't see that it has carmine. But, like, I know some of their shades are not. And, like, almost none. I don't think any of Tarte's eyeshadows are vegan either. Which stinks. But, like, I appreciate that Tarte is doing, like, their labeling, like, especially their displays at Ulta and Sephora. Like, they have a little V, like a green letter V on them, like, on the products that are vegan, which is super helpful, so I don't have to sit there in the store and look like a weirdo, like, reading the ingredients. Alright, so I don't have any highlighters, so I'm going to use the Shannexo palette, and I'm going to take the shade called Holy Grail. It's just at the top here. Which you just got a spoiler alert of of the next update of the Hamlet palette. But I just do a highlighter with this Sonia Kashuk blending brush. And apparently Sonia Kashuk is, like, not going to exist anymore. Either they're not going to exist anymore or they're just going to have their brushes and, like, makeup bags and stuff, because, like, there's rumors that like the Sonia Kashuk, like the woman that runs, you know, the brand, she's stepping down, and then they're just gonna, like, move to only, like, brushes and makeup bags. So I don't know. But if you, like, have any Holy Grail staples in your collection from them, I would go get a couple backups because they might not be around for very long. Alright, so the base is all done, and what else? Got this cute little sample. I think in the Sephora order I also got, like, you know, you can use a code or something when you check out and they'll give you like a sample bag or whatever. And this Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 primer and setting spray. I think I'm going to try this. Let me just spray it once. Wow, that's actually a pretty decent sprayer on this little thing, so I'm going to try this. We'll see how this goes. I'm scared. Okay, wow. It smells nice, but that was a lot of product that came out. Like, I don't feel like I used all the product of it though. Wow, yeah, I think this is more of a, like it says primer and setting spray, but I feel like this is more of a primer spray because this came out a lot. I do have a new brow product. It is the Ultra Slim Brow Pencil. This looks like a dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz, but I'm going to do a video comparing this one and the NYX Micro Brow. I feel like I kind of have opposite feelings because I've seen a few other people who have tried both of them. I feel like I kind of have the opposite feeling of them, so yeah, I don't know. I'll be curious to compare them side by side, but I'm not going to use this today. I'm going to use the Dip Brow, and then I will do that off camera and I'll be back because I'll be like this the whole time. Alright, now the brows are on. I kind of did them a little bit more naturally than I usually do, so I'm just going to leave it there. For eyeshadow primer, but you can't guess which eyeshadow primer I'm going to use. I'm going to file a noise complaint on my neighbors upstairs because they're all the time chewing on stuff and bringing in, like, I guess it's walnuts and acorns, and like they're just all the time running around. I have squirrels in my attic if you didn't catch that. But yeah, they are, like, I don't think they're loud enough for my camera to pick up, but it's kind of loud. Or like especially if they're trying to come in and they have like an acorn or something in there, like drop it. Why that's funny, but alright. So as far as eyeshadow, I have the Morphe 39A, but I kind of don't want to use it. I don't know. Like I want to save it for another video, so. Which I've done like a bajillion videos with the Kat Von D Sane Center, and I'm probably going to be doing a bajillion with the 39A, so I'm just going to use this Kat Von D Sheer Romance palette, the Ladybird one. I'm kind of going to try to pan this alongside of my Shan XO palette this year, so I'll just kind of give myself a head start, I guess, by using this. I'm taking this shade right here and just putting that in the crease area. I feel like I'm so close to hitting pan on the shade. You guys let me know what kind of videos that you want to see, because I feel like videos that I come up with that I'm really excited about kind of like don't get as much traction as, you know, like my project pans and declutters and stuff. So I just, like, I don't know how much more content that I can do, you know, like regarding project pans and decluttering and all that, because like I don't really, like I've decluttered like everything. Like I don't have anything else. Like I don't have that many clothes, like those are all gone. Like all my stuff is still in boxes because I'm at my parents' house now, but I'm not going to be here forever, so there's no sense in me unpacking everything that I'm probably not going to use in the next couple months. I'm taking this brown shade, this brown one here, putting that kind of on the outer part. I am planning a shop my stash type of video, and I don't know, like, I kind of have been wanting to try to like dupe a palette, but I don't have that big of a collection to be able to do that, so. Because like I really wanted the Urban Decay and Kristen Leanne palette, but it's not vegan, so I'm not going to get it. But I love those colors. Well, and I'm on a no-buy at the moment, so. Well, actually right at this point in time when I'm filming this, I'm not necessarily, but like I can't afford it anyway, so. But like I will be on a no-buy here soon when I start my next project pan, which I've actually already filmed, but it hasn't gone up yet. And I'm going to take the brown shade again underneath of my lower lash line. But as I was saying, I don't know if the camera caught any of it or not, but you guys let me know what kind of videos that you want to see, because I really don't know. Like my project pan and like decluttering type of videos get more views, but I don't have anything else left to declutter at this point in time. I mean, I may in the future. But there's only so much project pan content, because it's like if you do, like if I take on another project, like it's not going to be, you know, as interesting, because I'll be kind of stretched thin as far as what products I can use up. I'm going into the Shanix O palette, and I'm going to use the shade up here called Glow Baby. And just put that all over my lid. That squirrel is just going to town chewing something. I don't know what in the heck it is chewing. Hopefully it's not a part of the house. And I'm just going to highlight the inner corner with that same shade I used to highlight. And then I'll take this shade called Clarity. It's just a matte cream shade. And just put that on the brow bone. And I'm going to curl my lashes and do mascara, and then I will be back. Okay, so I don't want to say that I take back what I said about the Essence Lash Princess mascara. I still don't like it that much. I mean, I've used it for about a month and a half now, I think. And it's like just now to the point where I don't have to scrape off the brush to get it to go on without being extremely horribly clumpy. So like I didn't even wipe off the brush today, and I think it looks halfway decent, but yeah, I don't think it should take that long to be usable, so. Alright, then I've got a couple new lip products. So I have the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Bow and Arrow, which I have used in a video. I think this was, I used this in my 3 Looks 1 palette with the Saint Center, so I won't be using that today. What else I got in here? And I have the BH Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Clara. Possibly. And I also have the Anastasia matte lipstick in Latte. So this is the first bullet lipstick that I bought in forever. I've only worn this one once. I don't remember how many times I've worn this one. They are slightly similar. Latte is a little more dark. I've already formulated my thoughts on this one though. I'm actually going to be doing a review video about it. So I'm going to just wear this Anastasia lipstick in Latte just to kind of help me formulate my thoughts a little bit. I mean, so far from what I've tried, I definitely want more shades of it, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Like, this formula reminds me so much of the Milani Creamy Matte lipsticks. I don't remember what they were called. I think, is that what they were called? I don't remember. But like, this is not so dry and matte like the old Kat Von D formula, but it's a little more creamy. So yeah, like I said, it kind of reminds me of the Milani one, or the Maybelline ones. And I believe all the shades of this are vegan, so I don't have to sit there and read ingredients on all of them. Now I remember why I don't like bullet lipsticks, because they're so hard to apply. Like, compared to liquid lipsticks, I should say. Alright, so there is the finished look. I had to kind of clean up my lips a little bit because I kind of got a little carried away with lipstick, but I'm glad how this, or I'm happy how this turned out. It's kind of like monochromatic-ish, so it's pretty cool. But wow, that squirrel is getting really loud up there. Stop it. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. Let me know again if you want to see any particular kinds of videos. You want more tutorials, more like instructional videos like I was doing with the like how to, or my Facing Your Makeup Fear series about how to do, like, use a beauty blender and do wing eyeliner, stuff like that. You want to see me trying to recreate more looks, just whatever, you know, just let me know what you want to see. I'll incorporate it in the video and we'll go from there. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you're not already, please subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and leave a comment down below letting me know if you've tried any of these products and what you think. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye.